Welcome to my quaint little Animal Crossing booking house. There's actually a neat camera angle right here. You can see I got posters on the wall. I got this nice alarm clock. I like the lighting in here. This room looks comfortable and a room I would sleep in, though if this were a real room, I'd hope this would be like a double bed. Matter of fact, I have a double bed. I might put it in here, but I like how this one looks. Just it's got like a nice aesthetic to it. Hi, welcome to a fucking vlog, I guess. I wanted to do a vlog in Animal Crossing for a while, ever since I did the last one, which was almost a month ago. And I wanted to do more vlogs on here in general, but I have not gotten the chance. And I also haven't really been in the mood, and the world's gone to hell. Like, I've had so much free time because the world has been going to hell. So, I decided, well, I'll just record one. Fuck it. Look at my nice computer over here. Do you know how annoying it is to get a computer in Animal Crossing? Answer. Extremely annoying. Why am I up at 4 AM in the morning? Because my sleep schedule's always been fucked. That's nothing new. But, yeah, I wanted to record one just as a general kind of like, oh hey, and I wanted to do one where I was in Animal Crossing, kind of like showing off my town and my house and how things are going. Because I want to do like a progress thing. I kind of wish I did this sooner because I've changed my house layout a lot and my town layout a lot. And it would have been cool to be like, oh hey, that's what it looked like before. Now this is here what it looks like. But I kept putting it off because I'm like, well, I want to like work more. I want to work on these things more, so I decided not to. Like, I really like this little tea time room I got here. It's kind of comfy. There's koi fish. I wish they were in a different container. Also, I have no lights on here by accident because I accidentally found out it looks really nice without any lights on in this room. Like, the lamps provide enough light and they have a nice hue to them. And then these koi fish also provide light because for some reason these count as a light source. I like it with the anglerfish more because it's like, it turns on the little fucking, I don't know what you call it, little thing. This is my main room. I want to make this like a living room, but I'm also like really bad and I don't know what to put in here. Then I have this room, which has been a joke room that I've had, where I got the desert flooring, so I put it down, and I made this like just a room where it's like a desert, and there's the skull here. And I just put this here, I don't know. I want to make this to do something different and not a shitpost room, but for now it's a shitpost room. I used to have a white skeleton skull in there, and it would glow up fucking blue. Like, the eyes would glow up blue, and it looked like sands, and I thought that was funny, but then I put it away, and I don't feel like taking it back out. So that's my stupid journey. Also, here is my basement. With my beautiful basement with the concrete floor and the train. That's a stupid reference, but that's a really good music video. And this is the thing I was talking about with the anglerfish. See, it turns on a little light. So little, I don't know what the fuck to call it. I think that's kind of cute. And then I have like an upstairs I don't know what to do with yet. That's kind of weird because like I don't know what to do with my house, and I have so much room to do with my house, and I have a lot of items, but I don't have enough interesting items. Like, I have a lot of, like, miscellaneous stuff, like, a lot of small things to put on top of things, but I don't have a lot of things to put on top of, like, I don't have a lot of tables and stuff like that. So, I hope I can figure things out eventually, because it'd be kind of cool. I still like this tea room a lot. It just looks comfy. I wasn't going to make this a room, but I don't know what possessed me to be like, I'm going to make a tea room. I don't even like drinking tea. But there's something kind of comfy about this atmosphere. And it just looks really nice. Especially when I found out it accidentally looked nice. Also, there's a little tiger here. I don't know what to do with him. He's just there. I was hoping to add more flavor, like this little tea stuff on the wall there. Also, Animal Crossing is really weird. I don't know if it's my controller or not, but sometimes it's very sensitive to inputs. So, like, I'll just kind of like lightly tap in a direction and my villager will move fucking like dramatically crazy. I don't know how to describe it, but it happened right there for a brief second. Like, it's really weird. I don't know if this game controls weird or if it's just occasionally my controller will just have a misinput. Which I wouldn't be too surprised, because I know it does have a kind of dead zone in it, so... Well, this is my humble little town. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this. This is like a little carnival ground. Oh, there's 2 fossils there. I will get them. Get them right now. Yeah, this is supposed to be like a little, like, carnival thing. I have this little stall with a snout on it. Because when this game first came out, if I can sit on the stool... Cool. I don't know why it's sometimes finicky. But when this game first came out, I was giving people snouts. Because I wanted everybody to have a snout. So I jokingly posted like an image like that where I'm like, I am the snout vendor, I will vend you a snout. So I decided to like incorporate that in my town. I still have a lot of snouts. I have too many snouts. I wish I did not have over 200 of them. Because I was like, wow, I will meet the demand of this. And the reality was, I never met the demand. I like this little place here, because I wanted to make a little street corner here. I was inspired a little bit by My Neighbor Totoro, because I was like thinking about like what kind of scenes I'd want to do in my town. And then I kind of remembered that, because I know a lot of people redraw that scene a lot and do stuff with that scene a lot. So I was like, I'm going to do it, even though I've never watched My Neighbor Totoro. Also, here is my flex where I have all the fruit. I have this right out near the entrance. So when people ask me, what fruit do you need? I can just say, no, I have all of them. You can look over here. They're all here. I'm pretty sure they're all here. Well, coconuts also count as a fruit in this game. I don't know why. I mean, they are like a fruit. But like, I'm just surprised because they're not usually counted towards one. Like a town fruit. Like they're counted as their own separate thing. So here's a little residential district. I need to move things around because some houses are kind of off by a little bit. I'd like to move them around eventually, but it's very time consuming and obnoxious to do so. That being said, I have moved stuff around before. And I have this little place where you can kind of just chill. With a little stereo there. And I like the little waterfall I put there. My town didn't originally have this. I did some terraforming. Terraforming is really cool, and I'm glad it exists, but I'm also like, I don't know what to do with it sometimes. Like, I feel like terraforming is like a thing where if you have a creative idea, it is great. But for me, I'm just like, I kind of just do things on the fly. I just kind of make things up as I go. Like, this river wasn't normally here. I added that because I wanted a waterfall behind my house. Because I thought it would be kind of cool. And then I was like, wait. I'm going to put another waterfall over here. And then I'm like, wait, I have a waterfall over here. So I'll connect both of these and make a little river here. And I added this bridge here just for the hell of it. And that's how that all kind of started. This is a bridge I wish my town started with because, oh my god, I eventually did move my house over here. I think it was over to where Kyle's house used to be. Kyle's house is all the way over here. So my house was originally over here. Not over here, then definitely somewhere over here. But I wanted to move it because that was like a temporary spot, and I kind of like, I don't know why, I just liked it in like the central part of the island. Not near like the beaches or anything, just kind of like in the middle. And then I was like, fuck it, there's a river here now, and I made it small enough where you can kind of hop it. So I don't always have to go around to this bridge. But I also think the bridge looks nice, so I kept it there. I really wish this game had like a 3D camera and not just this. Here's my little fountain. And then I'm just kind of making this bridge. I just plop a lot of bridges around. I didn't even have that many slopes either, but I just kind of found more uses for them as I went on. There's a lot of just empty parts of my town where I'm not too sure what to do, and I just kind of let wilderness just exist there. This is my little campsite. I put it at the very edge of town. I don't know why. I thought it was cool to have it somewhere on the cliffs and the part of the town that's not very developed. Makes it kind of feel like really outdoorsy. I also went out of my way to make this on the 3rd level too, so it's like really up there. It took me a while to do so, and I also had to move the campsite up on there. So that wasn't fun, but it was cool. I also had like this bridge right here at like, because it doesn't look too fancy, and it looks really outdoorsy. Like, it looks very like you're far from civilization, and they just kind of just plopped whatever they can out there. I don't know, it looks nice, to me at least. And then we have this little place right here, which I don't really do much with. It's just a river. There's nothing too fancy about it. And then over here is a little forest, because one of the requirements to get a 3-star town is to get a lot of trees in your town, and a lot of flowers, so I just kind of just plop stuff over here. I did bit bred or crossbred, I just was like, alright, cool, but I wasn't going on my way to breed anything. Except over here, because I was trying to breed purple flowers, because you need them for certain bugs. So that's nifty, I think. I don't know if I'm going to continue this path here, because there's like nothing over here, so it's like, why would you want to go there? This is just another kind of like part. When I put my Able Sisters over here, and I put Blather's Museum over here, maybe I may move this shop. You know, I might actually move Nook's Cranny like right here. I mean, if it's like a shopping district, I think that would be kind of cool. I wasn't originally going to do that, but I'm like thinking about that now as I'm doing this video, because like Nook's Cranny is all the way over here. And at first I put it right next to I always keep calling this Town Hall. But it's not really Town Hall, it's like what is it? The public representative, whatever. Basically, this building, I put my regional shop right next to it because it's just convenient. Because it's like, oh, we've got stuff to do in here, here's the shop. You can just go in, sell your stuff. Like, now that my town is actually developed, I might move Nook's Cranny all the way over here. And even though it's really out of the way, it's like this really neat kind of like shopping district. Because this base does feel kind of empty, and I think it could deserve it. I was also expecting there to be more buildings in this game, and there was barely any buildings in this game. And that makes me really sad. Like, there are a lot of things you could put outside, and I think my favorite thing to come out of this is that you can place furniture on the outside. Like, look at this. This is neat. You can't turn it off. I'm kind of glad, but it automatically turns on during night. And it kind of rotates, and it's cool. It's not like a random prize you happen to get when you reach a certain number of bells. 'Cause I know in the other Animal Crossing games, you can get a lighthouse, but you need to like put a lot of money in your town, and it's kind of dumb. I like the pier too. It's kind of cool. I wish you could like control where that is and where your river maps are and whatnot, but oh well. You take some, you win some, you lose some, I don't know. I was trying to say words there, but I could not word. That's my like quaint little town. I don't really know what else to do with it. I like also looking at my map, because it's like, ooh, look at all those paths. They lead to places. It's kind of funny because this is not a game I envisioned myself playing for as long as I have been. Because normally my experience with the Animal Crossing is I play it for a week and then drop it because the game gets so repetitive and boring, and a lot of the rewards are very far and out there, where it's just not worth it. Where in this game, it's like you can really customize your island, and you can do a lot of fun things. Like, I still want to do more stuff up here, and what I'd like to eventually do is maybe make, because I want to make this little like bamboo garden over here, just because I thought it would look neat, because this is where I've gotten Coifus. I think what I might want to do is make this all on the 2nd level. So, it's not like this awkward thing right here. And then I can kind of connect it to this too. But then I'd have to make like, a slope right here. And then maybe another slope like right over here, but maybe that's in the future. Also, here is the mysterious house. It is very mysterious. As in, I don't know what I'm doing with this house yet. I have another player character, and I have him with a maxed out house, and I don't know what to do with it yet. I have a few ideas, but not much. There's a blue room, which I tried to do something in, which I think I moved to the basement, if I recall correctly. So, what I want to do in here is I want to make this like the Velvet Room in Persona. I can't control the lights because I technically don't own this house. But I wanted to make like a Velvet Room kind of room, and I don't know what I'll do with it. I kind of make this table and little chair that Igor sits in. I might put a piano somewhere around here. I'd like to look at Velvet Rooms from the other Persona games to get a reference, because if I go off of the one of... Because they changed the Velvet Room dramatically in every game, except in the first two games it's kind of consistent. In Persona 3, it's like an elevator going... Is it going up or is it going down? Either way, it's not an elevator. And then Persona 4, it's in the back of a limo. And then Persona 5, you're in jail. And I was not going to do Persona 5 because then I'd have like a bar right here, like a jail cell bar, and you just look in. Actually, that would be kind of funny. Maybe I should do that. I don't know where to get that, though. I see a lot of people have those, too, because they trap the Nooklings in them, and I'm like, why? What did they do wrong? Why did you trap Timmy and Tommy? What did they do wrong? But yeah, I kind of like putting the house right here on this little alcove. I know a lot of people use this alcove to put their lighthouses and other stuff, but I put a house here because it looked like a perfect place for a house. I don't know. I also know you can put houses on the beach, and I kind of low-key wish I did that a little bit, but I'm not, like, too jazzed about it. So I don't care too much. All my villagers are rightfully asleep. Damn. If you're curious who I have in my town right now, here you go. I don't know where Bruce came from. Somebody moved out, and then Bruce came in, and Bruce said he was from an island that I don't think I've ever visited, from a friend I don't recognize the name from. But I think what ended up happening was I went to some place during... Because I did do Nookazon for a hot minute. And Nookazon is a great idea in theory, but it sucks. Because getting a hold of people on that is a pain in the ass. See, unlike Amazon or eBay or something like that, you just buy your thing, and then you wait for it to ship. Meanwhile, with like something like Nookazon, you have to get in contact with the person, say, hey, open up your gates, I have your money, and then hope to God they respond. And it doesn't help that they use Discord for a lot of this stuff, and getting a hold of somebody on Discord is a pain in the ass. It's not like Skype where you can just DM somebody. On Discord, you have to, like, go out of your way to add this person as your friend, or else you can't message them, and it's I'm kind of glad Discord does that, but then it makes stuff like this a pain in the ass to do. I just wish there was, like, a messaging service on the site itself, like, you can make an account, boom. I know there's a Discord for it, but oh my god, I've never seen such a chaotic, evil Discord in my life. So many people saying so many things in every chat all at once. It's just like a chaotic mess. I could not do it. Hate it. I know my cushions can be customized, by the way. I don't like a random thing to bring up. I don't like looking at them, and I know they can be customized. I like the white cushions, I don't know why. They just look nice. That's like the default color you can get them in. It looks kind of neat. I recorded a blog when I was like flying for a bit, because I left my state for a hot moment to go visit somebody. And I recorded all of that. Well, not all of it. So, I had another blog planned where I was flying out, and I was going to show, like, all the 2 airports I visit while I fly, and just maybe some other things, but 1, it wasn't an interesting vlog. 2, I put it off because I was like, I don't want to put this out especially because I was flying at the start of the pandemic. I don't want people to think I'm stupid or anything like or crazy. Because honestly, I wanted to cancel my flight and cancel my plans, but the fact is, these were plans I could not cancel easily or if at all. And also getting a refund for that flight so soon would have been a pain because, to give you an idea, the pandemic was declared a thing like I think a few days before that flight. I think I remember not thinking too much about it, and then it kind of just swept the nation, and it was not fun. It still is not fun. I really want this to be over with, and I know a lot of people do as well. And it's not something that can just be over with. It's just it'll happen eventually. When who knows? I don't. It's a scary time right now, and I hate it. I know a lot of people hate it. But I recorded a bit of that. I didn't really think any of my footage was interesting either. Because it was just like, oh, there wasn't really anything interesting to talk about. I like to do a travel vlog at one point, though, if I ever do travel, because I think those kind of vlogs are interesting. I just didn't have any interesting footage for it. I had interesting ideas for edits, but it's like, why even go that far if my base footage wasn't interesting enough? Like, the edit's not going to save it, and even then I don't feel like doing an edit for a throwaway video. I don't really know what else to say. I was gonna, like, splice in some other things in here about me talking about stuff I've been doing. But this video's gone on long enough, and I'd like to just keep it mostly Animal Crossing, I guess, because I started off my town and stuff. I'd like to eventually do another video a month or two from now, showing off my town again, seeing how things have changed. Because I really think I will still be playing this game for pretty much the whole year. Like, I thought I was going to drop this game by now, and I kind of have slowly been playing it. I don't play it as much, but I think I really like how Nintendo is handling this game. And they slowly add free updates of bursts of content to do throughout like a week or so. And I kind of like it. It really fits this game a lot because you're never at a point where you're truly bored, and there's always a reason to boot it up. Because at least you could be like, oh, well, I want to try the seasonal thing that's going on right now. Except for Egg Day. Egg Day was fucking stupid, and I hated every last bit of it. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, there were so many goddamn eggs. Why? Nintendo, I don't want an egg. Please, I'm okay. So I guess that wraps up this Animal Crossing little thing. I don't know when I'll upload another vlog on here. Besides the Animal Crossing one in the future. So, bye.